So guys, both LR INT Super Saiyan 2 Gohan and Tech Cell are going to be getting super EZAs. I think the majority of us were right. Of course, this came during the live stream for part 2 early hours this morning while your boy was at work. So now we finally have the time to react to their super EZA details. And I'm very much looking forward to this one. Starting with Gohan, he starts with 258% defense, changes Tech key spheres to INT key spheres, will randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres, receive an additional key +2 per key sphere obtained, superclass allies attack and defense plus 40%, some chunky, some support. When there is an extreme class enemy, all enemies minus 40% defense, chance to dodge 40%, then when attacking 12 or more key, defense plus 158, and then for every key sphere obtained, attack plus 50%. Considering he's his own orb changer, tech to INT key spheres, random key spheres to rainbow. We're looking at a Buhan kind of situation, just without the defense. We're looking at a Buhan kind of situation, and we've seen how hard he can hit. Then with 3 or more key spheres obtained, that's another 158% attack guaranteed. That's crazy. So say you pick up, like, on average, I probably get 8 key spheres with Buhan. So I get 8 key spheres with Gohan, that's 400% attack. And then because I got 3 or more, that's a guaranteed 158% extra attack on top of that. I'm seeing here as well, with 7 or more, we get guaranteed 158. So that's an extra 316% attack on 400% already. That's crazy. Also, with 3 or more key spheres obtained, Gohan will have a chance to crit and damage reduction rate of 50%. He also, on 7 key spheres, will have an extra 50% chance to crit. So if you get 7 key spheres, Gohan will have guaranteed crit. With the amount of damage he can be doing, depending on how many orbs you get. Again, we've seen it with Buhan. You're always going to be doing a ton of damage. And then if you get 10 or more key spheres, 158% extra attack. If you manage to somehow get 15, which I don't know how you're going to do without using items to do so, that's an extra guaranteed 158% attack. And then we have one little extra bit down here, which is when HP is 58% or less, starting from the 4th turn from the start of battle, he'll change all key spheres to INT. So that's where this comes in. That's where this comes in. So Gohan will literally have a built-in nuke in his passive where he changes all key spheres to INT, and you'll guarantee yourselves all these 158% attacks on top of the entire field giving you 50% attack per key sphere with guaranteed crit. That's insane. Jesus. And then not only that, he'll have damage reduction of 30% before attacking. So you could actually slide Gohan into slot 1, because if you do the nuke, you'll have 50% damage reduction on top of 30. That's 80%. That's almost guaranteed. And then for a bit extra, 40% dodge chance. Gohan is basically an even stronger version of Buhan, which I didn't think was coming and I didn't think was possible. Moving on to Tech Cell. I'm hoping for good stuff. I'm hoping for very good stuff, because Gohan has set the bar extremely high. So he'll change key spheres to AGL to Tech. He'll randomly change key spheres of a certain type to rainbow key spheres. He will receive an additional key +2 to rainbow key spheres, or per rainbow key sphere obtained. Chance to crit and damage reduction, 20%. Launch an additional attack that's a 50% chance of becoming a super attack. When there's a superclass enemy, damage reduction rate of 20%. Considering there's a good mix of superclass and extreme, getting this shouldn't be difficult. And then all enemies minus 20% attack. And then when there is another extreme class ally attacking in the same turn, all allies 40% defense and a chance to crit plus 20%. And then for every key sphere obtained, 50% attack and defense. So you're basically, what you're telling me is Gohan is Buhan on steroids. Cell is another Buhan. As if we needed another Buhan. These EZAs are insane. Then for every rainbow key sphere obtained, chance to crit and damage reduction rate of 10% on top of the potential 20, and if you're facing a superclass enemy, 40 he already has. And then 200% attack and defense. We've literally had versions 2 and 3, or technically Gohan's an upgrade on Buhan, but we've basically got more super easy A's like Buhan, and we've already seen how good he is. I can't wait for these super easy A's to drop. Let me know down in the comments what you think. They look crazy, especially Gohan. He looks ridiculous. But let me know your thoughts. I'll see you in the next video, guys. Take care, have a great day, and peace.